Good evening. I'd love to welcome all of our graduates, family, friends, faculty and staff, and honored guests who are gathered here to celebrate the Mountainland Technical College graduates. My name is Julie King, and I have the privilege of serving as chair of the MTECH Board of Trustees. Over the past 8 years, I've had a front row seat to what makes this place so special, and tonight, that's you. Graduates, we are so incredibly proud for you, for your determination, your accomplishments, for the possibilities that lie ahead for you. Theodore Roosevelt, our 26th president, stated, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." Graduates, dare to fail, dare to fall short, dare to grow and change and learn, dare to be kind and grateful. Choose to dare and live your life daring greatly. Congratulations to the Mountainland Technical College class of 2026. It is now my privilege to introduce Mountainland Technical College's 2026 Student of the Year, Holly Chun from the Automotive Technology Program.
Did you know that humans experience 4 basic tastes? Sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. But in 1908, a Japanese chemist discovered a 5th basic taste that provided a depth of flavor never found before. He called it umami. Umami is a flavor found in foods such as Parmesan cheese, cured meats, and soy sauce. The chemist wondered what gave these foods their unique yet pleasant flavor, so he took them to a lab and isolated the source, an amino acid called glutamate. Glutamate was then reproduced in the lab and began to be used in all sorts of foods. It became known as monosodium glutamate, or MSG. Like glutamate, each one of you is distinct. You bring a flavor to life that no one else can. The difference, however, is you cannot be replicated in a lab or replaced. That's what's so great about you. Sometimes in life, though, you lose some pretty great people who brought their own unique flavors. Throughout the course of my program, I attended 8 different funerals. In each situation, a valuable person who brought their own flavor of life was gone. One that particularly stood out was a heart-wrenching funeral for a family friend. I was both sad and angry as I sat staring at his beautiful casket, knowing that he might still be here if only he'd had the courage to ask for help. That made me start to think about what truly matters and how people handle difficult moments. The reason each one of you is here today is because you have held on during the difficult moments. You haven't given up. You kept going, one moment at a time. If you ever get stuck in a difficult moment, I want you to remember that other people care about you and want to help you. So don't give up. The world needs you in it. And don't give up if you fail either. Failure is actually a good thing, and here's why. 2 years ago, as I began the automotive technology program, my life had felt like a series of failures. I didn't want to fail anymore, so I pondered how I could succeed. I found my answer one day in a book I was reading. There was a quote by Thomas J. Watson that read, "Would you like me to give you a formula for success?" It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. The formula for success was to double my rate of failure. It was an absolutely terrible idea, and I didn't like it. However, over the next few days, I couldn't stop thinking about it. In fact, as I was contemplating it one day, this thought entered my mind: celebrate failure. Well, I was already failing a lot, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to change my attitude about it. In fact, an opportunity came to try out my newfound attitude the very next day at Open Shop. Open Shop is a day set aside where automotive technology students can bring in their own vehicles to work on. My first Friday at Open Shop went perfectly. I performed my repairs, then cleaned up my tools and lowered my vehicle from the lift. When I tried to move the lift arms out from under my van, though, they wouldn't budge. That was strange because when I checked, I couldn't see anything blocking them. However, when I swept my hand underneath, I discovered my backpack had slipped neatly below the lift arms undetected. I quickly pulled it out and opened it to review the contents inside, only to find that my brand new tablet for school inside was crushed. As my brain was scrambling to make sense of this catastrophe, I suddenly stopped and realized this was my chance to celebrate failure. I went around showing my teachers my crushed tablet, feeling ecstatic inside that I failed. I learned quickly that I was going to fail a lot, and when I changed my attitude about it and started celebrating failure, my life got so much better. I learned it's okay to fail because failure would lead to success. So the next time you fail, I want you to pause and celebrate your efforts because remember, that means you're on the path to success. Thinking back on that heart-wrenching funeral for my friend, I wish I could have told him we all loved him for his successes and failures. I wish he had had enough courage to ask for help because the world is now missing his unique umami flavor. I hope you know that your life, your imperfections, and your failures matter to someone. So don't give up ever because you are valuable and irreplaceable. Now get out there and fail. Celebrate your efforts and never give up. The world needs your unique flavor. Thank you so much.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, trustees, and honored guests. It is my privilege to stand before you today as president of Mountain Technical College and celebrate this remarkable milestone in your lives. Today is not just a ceremony, it is a turning point. It is proof of persistence. It is the visible evidence of invisible effort. Early mornings, late nights, second jobs, family sacrifices, and the decision again and again not to quit. Class of 2026, you did not simply attend college, you built something. You built skills, you built discipline, you built confidence, and perhaps most importantly, you built a belief in yourself. Tonight, I want to share a short story with you, an analogy about a stonemason. There once was a stonemason hired to build a cathedral. On his first day, he was handed a hammer and a chisel and directed to a large pile of rough stones. Shape them, the supervisor said. The first day was exhausting. He struck the stone again and again. Chips flew, dust rose, The stone did not seem to change much. By the end of the week, he wondered if his work even mattered. All he saw was a pile of rocks and sore hands. One afternoon, very discouraged, he asked an older mason working nearby, "How do you stay motivated when all you do is chip at rocks?" The older mason smiled and said, "I'm not chipping rocks. I'm building a cathedral." The young mason looked around. There were no towering walls yet, no stained glass, no grand arches, just scaffolding and stone. The older mason continued, "Every stripe matters. Every stone must be shaped before it can support something greater." We may not see the cathedral today, but it is rising with every swing. So the young mason returned to his work. The pile of stones did not look much different immediately, but over time, walls began to rise, arches formed, light streamed through colored glass, and one day as he stood in the finished cathedral, he realized something profound. The cathedral was not built in a single moment of glory. It was built in thousands of unseen, repetitive, disciplined strikes. Graduates, your time here at Mountain Technical College has been your season of shaping stone. When you practiced that skill again and again until it became muscle memory. When you retook a test, when you stayed late in the lab, when you balanced coursework with raising children, when you doubted yourself but you showed up anyway. Those were hammer strikes. In technical education, progress is rarely dramatic. Mastery is not flashy. It is earned through repetition, precision, and resilience. The world may celebrate the finished cathedral, the successful career, the business you will start, the life that you will build, but few see the shaping process. You now carry something powerful with you into the workforce: competence. And competence builds confidence. At Mountain Technical College, we believe in learning by doing. You didn't just study theory, you applied it. You didn't just talk about excellence, you practice it. That means when you walk into your workplace, you don't walk in guessing. You walk in prepared. But let me challenge you with something important. That cathedral is not finished. Graduation is not the end of shaping stone. It is the beginning of building much higher walls. The world you are entering needs skilled professionals. It needs welders who understand precision, technicians who understand safety, business leaders who understand integrity. It needs people who show up and do the work even when no one is watching. It needs each of you. And there will be days ahead when your work feels like chipping stone again. You may take an entry-level job. You may feel very unnoticed. You may wonder if what you are doing actually matters. On those days, remember that cathedral. Remember that mastery compounds. Small improvements become major breakthroughs. Daily discipline becomes long-term success. The habits that you built here, showing up, asking questions, practicing until you were proficient, those are not temporary academic behaviors. Those are life strategies. Let me extend that analogy just a little bit further. A cathedral is not built by one mason alone. It requires architects, planners, glassmakers, carpenters, engineers, laborers. Each person shapes their piece. Each contribution matters. And when aligned toward a common purpose, something magnificent stands. You too are part of something larger. Your family supported you. The MTECH team invested in you. Employers partnered with us to help prepare you. Most of all, our community believed in you. And now you step forward, not just as individuals, but as contributors to the workforce and to society. Your skill is not just a paycheck, it is a service. When you repair a vehicle correctly, a family travels safely. When you wire a building properly, people live and work securely. When you apply craftsmanship to your trade, you elevate standards for everyone. That is cathedral work. And here is one more truth. The mason is shaped while shaping the stone. Through your education, you are not just gaining technical ability, you are forming character, patience, precision, accountability, professionalism. Those qualities will outlast any single job title. There will be opportunities ahead that you cannot yet see. Technology will evolve. Industries will change. Some of you will return for additional certifications. Some will start businesses. Some will mentor future students. Some will lead teams. Wherever you go, remember this. You are capable of building things that last. Not because success will come easily, not because you will avoid failure, but because you have learned how to persist. The world often celebrates talents, but industries run on reliability. Show up, do quality work, keep learning, take ownership. Those simple disciplines practiced over time build extraordinary careers. Class of 2026. Today we celebrate the visible milestone, the certificate, the handshake, the applause. But what I celebrate most is the unseen strength you developed along the way. You're ready. Ready not because you know everything, but because you know how to learn. Ready not because the road will be smooth, but because you know how to keep moving. Ready not because the cathedral is complete, but because you know how to build. As you leave this college, carry this image with you. A mason standing before a rough stone, confident that with patience and persistence, it will become something strong enough to support greatness. May you strike with purpose. May you build with integrity. May you serve with skill. And may you look back years from now at the cathedral of your life and say, every strike mattered. Congratulations, graduates of Mountain Technical College. We are proud of you. We believe in you. And we cannot wait to see what you build next. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of the instructional team at Mountain Land Technical College and as Vice President of Instruction, we congratulate you on completing your program. We're proud of each of you receiving your certificate tonight. Students, you've persevered in your studies while moving through the complexities of everyday life. You've not given up despite difficult hours and demanding schedules. We congratulate you on your impressive accomplishment. We thank the MTECH faculty who are committed to excellence and care individually for each student. We also thank the family and friends who supported students in their educational endeavors. It's now time for you, the graduating class of 2026, to receive your certificates. We'll begin in an orderly manner, row by row. Students, please look to an usher in a polo shirt to prompt your row to stand. Each row will exit the outside aisle and be directed to the stage. We'll start with the first row in the front on my left side and work from the front rows to the back. And when this side is finished, then we'll work from the back to the front. All students will be directed back to their seats, and we kindly request that students stay in their seats for the remainder of the program. First row, please stand, look to your usher, and join the procession. Congratulations.
Cha, Automotive Technology. Haley Osborne, Culinary Arts. Royce Keck, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Daniel Zarzer, Electrical Apprenticeship. Celso Pulido Sosa, HVACR Technician. Gabriel Kraus, Welding Technology. Jacob Anderson, HVACR Technician. Andrew Nelson, HVACR Technician. Logan Casper, HVACR Technician. Kaipole Awang, HVACR Apprenticeship. Exael Melendez Tovar, HVACR Technician. Fabrizio Makanda, Networking and Cybersecurity. Kingston Evie, Welding Technology. Cole Wooten, Welding Technology. Tyler Curtis, Culinary Arts. Lily Stevenson, Culinary Arts. Waylon Fox, Culinary Arts. Alejandro Chavez, HVACR Technician. Javier Rodriguez, HVACR Technician. Nicholas Zarzer, Machining Technology. Olivia Larson, Cosmetology. Bailey Knudsen, Cosmetology. Mason Hare, Cosmetology. Ethan Jones, Culinary Arts. Leah Brown, Culinary Arts. Aaron Hughes, Culinary Arts. Bethany Ely, Culinary Arts. Maybe Johnson, Hair Design. Leonardo Prieto, Hair Design. Scarlett Washburn, Hair Design. Tristan Curtis, Cosmetology. Chevelle Draper, Cosmetology. Brinley Thane, Hair Design. Amelia Kennicott, Cosmetology. Carly Colling, Hair Design. Kesley Bagley, Cosmetology. Kesley Flinders, Cosmetology. Brighton Ehat, Cosmetology. Hattie Hanson Perry, Cosmetology. Tage Santa Cruz, Cosmetology. Olivia Longshore Mitchell, Cosmetology. Kimberly Perez, Digital Design. Isaac Sutphin, Machine Technology. Andrew Hales, Data Technology. Asher Loke, Civil Construction 1. Abby Walquist, Cosmetology. Madison Larson, Cosmetology. Jeremy Ryrie, Networking and Cybersecurity. Roman Forbes, Fabrication and Fitting. Connor Clark, Fabrication and Fitting. Jared Flores, HVACR technician. Mitchell Andrus, HVACR technician.
Carter Odell, HVACR technician. Andrew Rindlisbacher, culinary arts. Marley Michaelis, culinary arts. Kendall Davis, culinary arts. Coda Densmore, culinary arts. Jared Hutchins, culinary arts. Amy Love, hair design. Amin Benagas, culinary arts. Cersei Pace, culinary arts. Lindsay Weisenbeck, culinary arts. Brig Shipley, fabrication and fitting. Gavin Ray, fabrication and fitting. Crew Plank, fabrication and fitting. Spencer Shipley, fabrication and fitting. Catherine Black, culinary arts. Gracie Lacayo, culinary arts. Avonlea Shelley, culinary arts. Emmy Christensen, culinary arts. Ashton Glodowski, welding technology. Alexander Boucher, welding technology. Dallin Price, welding technology. Lucas Ang, welding technology. Jackson Johnson, welding technology. Max Vippen, welding technology. David Anderson, networking and cybersecurity. Ethan Taylor, networking and cybersecurity. Liliana Lyle, networking and cybersecurity. Blake Herbst, networking and cybersecurity. Vera Carey, networking and cybersecurity. Lindsay Meekum, cosmetology. Hannah McCormick, cosmetology. Adalia Rubio, cosmetology. Paige Terranova, cosmetology. Presley Thomas, cosmetology. Maddie Hewlett, cosmetology. Ryan Hiss, welding technology. Lainey Yates, cosmetology. Colette Mefford, cosmetology. Hillary Weekly, cosmetology. Breland Dutson, cosmetology. Jade Paul, cosmetology. Harley Stevenson, cosmetology. Carrie West, cosmetology. Ethan Blood, HVACR technician. Eden Carlson, culinary arts. Liam Sorensen, networking and cybersecurity. Brennan Patterson, networking and cybersecurity. Samuel Smith, networking and cybersecurity. Dakota Roseman, electrical apprenticeship. Ethan Kirkham, electrical apprenticeship. Skylar Voorhees, electrical apprenticeship. Curtis Evans, electrical apprenticeship. Ridger Allred, welding technology. David Carson, the doc, welding technology. Casey Jones, welding technology. Lily Wall, welding technology. Tyler T., welding technology. Emmanuel Mendez Herrera, welding technology. Ethan Smith, welding technology. Dane Durant, digital design. Landon Nielsen, digital design. Gabriella Harden, data technology. Dalton Nelson, hair design. Abigail Sweeten, hair design. Matisse Hassler, cosmetology.
Jansen Rathal, cosmetology. Callie Gledhill, cosmetology. Osvaldo Marquez, automotive technology. Efrain Ramos, automotive technology. Caleb Carpenter, software quality assurance. Aileen Shelley, medical coding and billing. Jared Awehote Javas, civil construction 1. Luis Gomez, civil construction 1. Alexis Sandoval Ramos, civil construction 1. Caleb Garcia, civil construction 1. Ariana Jones, automation technology. Logan Coons, automation technology. Andrew Wortman, automation technology. Chloe Mercer, automation technology. Christian Scheidecker, machining technology. Brandon Eduardo Hernandez Patino, automation technology. Sean Curley, welding technology. Haley Carley, welding technology. Glenn Sampson, welding technology. Jesus Naranjo Correa, welding technology. Brinkley Zeman, digital marketing and analytics. Maria Fernanda Gutierrez Orozco, digital marketing and analytics. Brinley Beck, digital marketing and analytics. Abdi Sofia Herrera Grado, digital marketing and analytics. Brooklyn Curtis, digital marketing and analytics. Elizabeth Tykert, digital marketing and analytics. Dylan Evanson, automotive technology. Wyatt Hassel, automotive technology. Jacob Diego Mendez, automotive technology. Javier Snavely, automotive technology. Samuel Polson, automotive technology. Charles Wiggins, automotive technology. Logan Bartel, iOS development. Miguel Hill, welding technology. Manuel Chavez, welding technology. Kylie Anderson, cosmetology. Kyle Durant, culinary arts. Keegan Passy, culinary arts.
Lara Guillen, culinary arts, digital marketing and analytics. Aspen Bowles, culinary arts. Elizabeth Boyle, culinary arts. Caleb Mace, iOS development. Colton Claybaugh, iOS development. Ezra Pease, iOS development. Ethan Owens, culinary arts. Trevor Jensen, culinary arts. Luciana Morales, culinary arts. Adam Olson, culinary arts. Jacob Griffin, Culinary Arts. Sterling Jackson, Culinary Arts. Aaron Madrid, Culinary Arts. Moroni Martinez, Culinary Arts. Andrew Reeves, Automotive Technology. Brigham Wall, Automotive Technology. Pavlo Tislenko, Automation Technology. Noah Dunford, Automotive Technology. Sean Fogelman, Automation Technology. William McDonald, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Maria Arana, Culinary Arts. Leilani Sevilla Martinez, Culinary Arts. Martin Para, Culinary Arts. Easton Spencer, Automotive Technology. Mason Blackham, Automotive Technology. Corbin McDaniel, Automotive Technology. Andrew Young, Automotive Technology. Taylor Smith, Automotive Technology. Pablo Ibanez, Automotive Technology. Lexton Johnson, Culinary Arts. Elijah Sackett, Culinary Arts. Courtney Hyatt, Culinary Arts. Cooper Christensen, Culinary Arts. Sebastian Martin, Culinary Arts. Tuesday Cannon, Culinary Arts. Kylie Earl, Culinary Arts. Kylie Bound, Culinary Arts. Anne Arce, Culinary Arts. Pepper Wall, Culinary Arts. William Tracy, Welding Technology. Briella Thompson, Web Programming and Development. Marjorie Andrade, Networking and Cybersecurity. Claire O'Keefe, Nail Technician. Angela Vasquez, Nail Technician. Sophia Barrett, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Camille Civilly, Digital Marketing and Analytics.
Su'u Malayanga, Rachel Iona Iosefo, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Mary Lynn Fanga, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Savannah Lescarbo, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Brinley Black, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Haley Black, Machining Technology. Megan Allred, Culinary Arts. Stella Carter, Culinary Arts. Alejandro Carmona, Automotive Technology. Ari Campos, Automotive Technology. Kevin Ayala, Automotive Technology. Leland Fowers, Automotive Technology. Ethan Larson, Automotive Technology. Colin Dudley, Automotive Technology. Brighton Kendall, Automotive Technology. Ismael Garcia, Automotive Technology. Andrew Alvey, Automotive Technology. Hiram Lamont, Automotive Technology. Henry Morgan, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Augustine Million, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Manuel Loza, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Jared Harward, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Dakota Velasquez, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Theo Arias, Networking and Cybersecurity. Joaquin Leon, Networking and Cybersecurity. Hudson Sharanian, Electrical Apprenticeship. Daniel Vasquez, Electrical Apprenticeship. Colby Neal, Electrical Apprenticeship. Miles Gray Mountain, Electrical Apprenticeship. Harrison Lyons, Electrical Apprenticeship. Jackson Lundell, Electrical Apprenticeship. James Evans, Electrical Apprenticeship. Morgan Bone, Electrical Apprenticeship. Hayden Stefanoff, Electrical Apprenticeship. Nick Jackson, Electrical Apprenticeship. Caleb Warnick, Electrical Apprenticeship. Trey Durfee, Electrical Apprenticeship. Isaac Bazant, Electrical Apprenticeship. Devin Petras, Electrical Apprenticeship. Ty Haskell, Electrical Apprenticeship. Tanner Haskell, Electrical Apprenticeship. Corbin Sweet, Electrical Apprenticeship. Derek Walters, Electrical Apprenticeship. Kiernan McIntyre, Fabrication and Fitting. Kenneth Fink, Fabrication and Fitting. Jackson West, Fabrication and Fitting. Diego Martinez, Diesel Technology. Bailey Brown, Digital Design. Kendrick Kramer, Data Technology. Fisher Miller, Civil Construction 1. Gavin Anderson, Civil Construction 1. Keon Asuau, Software Quality Assurance. Cody Higgins, Software Quality Assurance. Craig Bailey, Software Quality Assurance. Vinay Tachikin, Medical Coding and Billing. Marissa Bowman, Medical Coding and Billing. Michelle Hernandez, Cosmetology. Katie Marie Henderson, Cosmetology. Michael Phelps, Commercial Driver's License, Class A. Brian Anderton, Commercial Driver's License, Class A. Jacob Anderton, Welding Technology.
Myra Morales Nava, Welding Technology. Cam Andrus, Machining Technology. Cooper Marer, Civil Construction 1. David Miguel, Civil Construction 1. Maria Mari, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Jennifer Leandro, Digital Marketing and Analytics. McKenna Staker, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Sarah Dunstan, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Amanda Estrada Brand, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Natalie Brown, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Georgia Gonzalez, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Maxwell Newell, Electrical Apprenticeship. Thomas Bedoya, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Jasmine Villarreal, Software Quality Assurance. Rebecca Villadolid, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Luciana Turan, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Rodrigo Aragon, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Quentin Herbert, Civil Construction 1. Guillermo Mija, Networking and Cybersecurity. Tyler Day, Networking and Cybersecurity. German Rodriguez, Networking and Cybersecurity. Rachel Gillum, HVACR Technician. Ivan Maldonado, Civil Construction 1. David Olgwin, Networking and Cybersecurity. David Baird, Web Programming and Development. Che Yang, HVACR Technician. Kayla Escalante, Cosmetology. Adele Nelford, Cosmetology. Jacqueline Hurtado Villa, Cosmetology. Alicia Sumner, Medical Coding and Billing. Tiffany Gonzalez, Digital Marketing and Analytics.
Alafo Uluki Viola, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Mariah White, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Kyla Weldon, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Heather Oberlander, Digital Marketing and Analytics.
Genesis Miro, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Stephanie Carey, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Ignacio Moyano, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Eric Esparza, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Peja Virachi, Web Development. Ryan Lee, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Erica James, Digital Design. Michael Davis, Data Technology. Miriam Swainston, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Alexis Glenn, Nail Technician. Joseph Reed, Commercial Driver's License. William Lyman, Diesel Technology. Landon Olson, Diesel Technology. Caleb Jorgensen, Diesel Technology. Talon Losi, Digital Technology. Tyzak Squire, Diesel Technology. Ethan Bethe, Machine Technology. Sarah Partida, Nail Technician. Sarah Murray, Cosmetology. Haley Jenks, Cosmetology. Madison Baker, Cosmetology. Kaylee Wuthrich, Medical Coding and Building. Brandy Nelson, Medical Coding and Billing. Makira Mans, Medical Coding and Billing. Amber McRoarty, Medical Coding and Building. Frankie Mateo, Medical Coding and Billing.
Violine Maulupe, Medical Coding and Billing. Leo Felioi, Medical Billing and Coding.
Lauren Grace, Digital Design. Cole Wilson, Diesel Technology. Braden Hanson, Diesel Technology. Tucker Monroe, Diesel Technology. Austin Kirkham, Diesel Technology. Garrett Stokes, Diesel Technology. Elijah Haley, Diesel Technology. Harrison Moore, Diesel Technology. Trevin Wood, Automation Technology. Jason Stutz, Digital Marketing. Jameson Macon, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Kennedy England, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Brooklyn Proctor, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Maddie Baird, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Amelia DeBarros, Nail Technician. Isabella Godoy, Nail Technician. Ainsley Scheel, Nail Technician. Belle Jolly, Nail Technician. Star Palumbo, Nail Technician. Riley Cook, Cosmetology. Chloe Pipper, Cosmetology. Haley Fieldstad, Cosmetology. Dylan Beal, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Dallin Phelps, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Joshua Gonzalez, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Cannon Fox, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Juju Wallace, Automotive Technology. Ben Miranda, Automotive Technology. Nicholas Sorensen, Automotive Technology. Gustavo Aguilera, Automotive Technology. Caleb Akeem Gonzalez, Automotive Technology. Braxton Ward, Civil Construction 1. Rylan Stradling, Machining Technology. Tristan Tanazier, Electrical Apprenticeship. Haley Maurer, Digital Design. Hunter Fry, Diesel Technology.
Broderick Burr, Diesel Technology. Duke Sherman, Civil Construction 1. Joseph Wright, iOS Development. Aubrey Morgan, Cosmetology. Lauren Roberts, Cosmetology. Benjamin McCormick, HVACR Technician. Coda Begay, HVACR Technician. Phoenix Taylor, Automation Technology. Seth Gorley, Networking and Cybersecurity. Pace Andrus, Civil Construction 1. Raymond Hernandez, Civil Construction 1. Ethan Carroll, Civil Construction 1. Trey Smolin, HVACR Technician. Luis Escobedo, Networking and Cybersecurity. Gustavo Camacho, Networking and Cybersecurity. Justin Dorius, iOS Development. Eric Lyman, Culinary Arts. Amanda Orton, Culinary Arts. Isabel Lopez, Culinary Arts. Yesenia Lopez Arriaga, Culinary Arts. Brooklyn Henstra, Culinary Arts. Zephyr Silcox, Culinary Arts. Sydney Pace, Culinary Arts. Caleb Mead, Culinary Arts. James Adam Gaines, Web Programming and Development. Liberty Hansen, Culinary Arts. Isabel Williams, Culinary Arts. Ivan Berlingeri, Culinary Arts. Wesley Hill, Culinary Arts. Paige Arnold, Culinary Arts. Gabriel Marriott, Culinary Arts. Chloe Carrick, Culinary Arts. Emily Garcia, Culinary Arts. Nadia Robinson, Culinary Arts. Chloe Denbleicher, Culinary Arts. Melissa Becerra, Culinary Arts. Maria Paula Lopez, Culinary Arts. Israel Aguila, Software Quality Assurance. Tiana Lytle, Digital Design. Amin Santos, Data Technology. Janessa Ellis, Digital Design. Jeremiah Wilson, Digital Design. Rachel Shepard, Digital Design. Raul Cervantes Rodriguez, Digital Design. Gabriel McKay, Digital Design. Samantha Steuben, Digital Design. Eli Underwood, Data Technology. Liam Norda, Networking and Cybersecurity. Gavin Bishop, Welding Technology. Trayton Tebbs, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Jonah Blackham, Networking and Cybersecurity. Michelle Pena Cruz, Cosmetology. Elizabeth Day, Cosmetology. Ziyuan Kai, Data Technology. Mason Cook, Web Programming and Development. Scott Garrettson, Data Technology. Bennett Cottrell, Fabrication and Fitting. Boston Hughes, Fabrication and Fitting. Audrey Berg, Welding Technology. Leslie Ortiz, Nail Technician.
Emily Morales Hernandez, Automotive Technology, Civil Construction 1. Alfonso Garcia, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Araceli Zuniga, Digital Design. Jacqueline Reyes, Hair Design. Megan Eberhard, Hair Design. Kaylee Williams, Cosmetology. Olivia Field, Cosmetology. Aaliyah Carrillo, Hair Design. Rebecca Morrison, Cosmetology. Armando Aguayo, Plumbing Apprenticeship. Nathan Douglas, Welding Technology. Jaslyn Luna Castillo, Welding Technology. Scotland Holmgren, Networking and Cybersecurity. Cameron Brown, Networking and Cybersecurity. Richard Luce, Networking and Cybersecurity. D'Angelo Eka, Networking and Cybersecurity. Carter Levitt, Networking and Cybersecurity. Garrett Bruner, Web Development and Program. Vasily Goleshapov, Web Development. James Lewis, Welding Technology. Cesar Guizar, Welding Technology. Levi Valentine, Welding Technology. Amberly Gardner, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Janie Cope, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Diana Vargas, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Beatriz Martinez Garcia, Cosmetology. Emily Perez Dominguez, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Jasleen Herrera, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Taylor Wilkinson, Digital Marketing and Analytics. Thomas Hart, Digital Design. Sasha Cummings, Digital Design. Emma Decker, Digital Design. Rebecca Baird, Digital Design. Kayla Janae Dixon, Digital Design. Rome Parati, Web Programming and Development. Daxton Eggerts, Welding Technology. Logan Hoops, Welding Technology. Manuel Vargas, Civil Construction 1. Miguel Mendez, Civil Construction 1. Sabine Guzman, HVACR Technician. Shane Long, HVACR Technician. Reese Hatfield, HVACR Technician. Brandon Hernandez Ramiro, HVACR Technician. Henry Zunkax, HVACR Technician. Michaela Sandoval, Data Analytics. Miguel Castillo, Data Technology. Guillermo Arcila, Data Technology. Carlos Valdovinos, HVACR Technology. Jonathan Prieto, HVACR Technician. Jenna Lennon, Civil Construction 1. Trevor McBride, Networking and Cybersecurity. Fernando Blanco, Information Technology, Networking and Cybersecurity. Lake Dinga, Automotive Technology. Angel Fuentes, Automotive Technology. Aaron Millett, Electrical Apprenticeship. Hugo Limon, Electrical Apprenticeship. Liliana Guzman, Medical Coding and Billing. Clara Best, Web Programming and Development. Joshua Jardine, Automation Technology. Barrett Yor, Data Technology. Nate Collings, Civil Construction.
Graduates, before we officially conclude today's ceremony, I want to offer you one final thought. Today isn't just the end of your time at Mountland Technical College, it's the beginning of your next chapter. Whether you're stepping into a rewarding career tomorrow, advancing in your current role, or planning to build on this achievement through further education, perhaps right here at Utah Valley University. Please remember that this milestone is a foundation and not a finish line. And now it is my great honor to invite you to turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates.